for these receipts about Adam. They want to get it because your audience is in the know. They know what's going on, the latest drama. I haven't been caught up, so I took a look at all this and I said, let's see if we can't make a miracle happen, and we'll approach it with an open heart and an open mind. Maybe we can get Adam up here to talk all this out before we have to, go in on him. And he didn't show up, so I guess we're gonna have to do what we have to do now. So it is what it is. So that explains last week. But I wanted to start off this week with a clip. For those who don't know who Adam is, Adam Camacho, you're not familiar. We're gonna do a quick background, and we're gonna play a clip and go through it. And I think this will tell you a lot about what you need to know about his character. Once we finish this clip, and we are staying on track tonight. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We're staying on track tonight. We're gonna go through this clip, which will kind of give us some background on who Adam is, what his character is like, and then we're going to go into the current drama, and we're going to show receipts and explain all the current drama, and we're going to get to the root of it, get to the bottom of it, answer all your questions.
You guys can start on that end.
Okay. A media blitz against the Bear.
So for those who don't know who Adam Camacho is, he's a former personal cameraman of Kanye West and a cameraman / documentarian for Owen Benjamin. And this is an excerpt from a documentary.
Is Kanye West that little guy with the beard?
Yeah, Kanye West is pictured here to the left. And so here, this is a excerpt from a documentary that Adam Camacho made. He produced this and filmed it. And you're going to see he even cast himself in a starring role. So let's
we know
begin.
A lot more than a lot of people know about how the media works because we've been attacked by it for so long. There's a very small amount of people doing this. And so this is the guy, hang on a second, that's Mike Wieland, and he's alleged to be a pro-pedophile guy. So
for some context, the reason why Owen Benjamin, failed comedian on the right here, is mad at the guy on the left is that Owen Benjamin went and he scammed his audience out of $500,000, and by offering camping rights, by offering a camping spot to his audience for $400 a piece, you could get lifetime camping. That's how Liz got involved. Liz gave Owen $400 for his promise of lifetime camping. Owen scammed her out of it. Ever since, Liz and I have been leading, and many of us here have been going on a crusade against this guy, against this scam artist, trying to show the world that he's a scammer, And so while we're trying to show the world that this guy's a scam artist, here's this Adam Camacho guy making a pro-Owen documentary. He's his right-hand man, his cameraman, his documentary filmmaker, and he gets involved in his own documentary, right? So Owen is calling this guy a pedo. Go ahead.
Documentary.
By
the way, can I ask one question here? Is are we also going to address the fact that this same individual, Mr. Benjamin, the cult leader who befuddled people out of $400 plus each and wouldn't return Liz's money, wrote her a letter recently that did not contain a refund?
Right. Exactly. So there's lots to get to. I wanted to rehash things a little bit before we get up to speed in case there are new people watching.
I know I
It's good to have-
didn't do that smoothly. I'll get better.
No, we do need to go over that. But Colorado Ped Patrol's in chat. Good to see you. Good to see you. There are some people who have come over to Liz's channel recently from that I know are from the pred catching community. And you guys will wait till you see this clip, because what you're going to see is this Adam Camacho guy, the guy that's attacking us, the guy that's going after us, who is Kanye West's cameraman. What you're going to see is him going into this man's backyard and falsely accusing him of being a pedo. So wait till you see this.
We sent our documentary guys to his office. Turns out his office is just his house, and he's just a wheelchair guy.
So part of the being in the pred catching community, Colorado Ped Patrol himself is a pred catcher, one of the most popular ones. And so part of that is what you learn about is these people falsely accusing others of being a pedo and how that can be so destructive to the cause, right? So, wow, you're going to hear one hell of a false accusation here. So, for context, here is Adam Camacho, documentary filmmaker. He's about to go into this disabled man is doing gardening in his own backyard, right? What could be more wholesome than that? He's gardening in his backyard farm in northern Idaho. And what this man has done so wrong is that he writes for a local newspaper, and he has had the temerity to go and write in his paper that Owen Benjamin there was controversy around Owen Benjamin, opening this campground, which he scammed a bunch of people out of $500,000, bought this land in North Idaho. And so the locals had a county commissioners meeting, right? And the locals were upset about this Hollywood transplant scamming $500,000 and buying property in their community. So this guy's a local reporter, and he simply reports what happened at the meeting. And this Owen Benjamin cult leader comedian, he goes out and he slanders this guy as a pedo. And so what does Adam Camacho, documentary filmmaker, do? He hears his cult leader master, Owen Benjamin, call this guy a pedo, and look what he does. He takes a camera to the guy's address and confronts him in his backyard while he's in his wheelchair gardening.
Hello, Mike.
Howdy.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well.
We are with Owen Benjamin,
Okay.
and it has to do with the recent article.
Okay.
We're just wondering, like, where you got your sources from. Like, what do you know about Owen Benjamin?
Nothing at all. Never met him. Link made Tuesday, the commissioners, and I got the documentation from the people making the complaint, and that's where the article came from.
Okay.
The people making the complaint were Reddit trolls, just to let you guys know that. And when you looked at in the madness of this is a lie, so he deletes all I care about.
The story was taken down pretty quickly from Facebook.
Facebook,
Yeah.
because it was being hit by a troll. That was just a teaser. I put stories on Facebook to tease it so people would go to the site.
Mm-hmm.
And when trolls started hitting it and abuse got too bad, I pulled it down. But it's still online.
But what do you consider a troll?
Well, people who write in, if you read some of the comments I published, nearly all of them, it was just getting out of hand.
But weren't they just? I mean, a lot of them were just people who supported him.
There were some that were abusive. There were some that were threatening. So I just pulled the entire thread. There were some in favor of the people who were making the complaint. So it ranged the gamut, but it was getting out of hand, so I pulled it off the Facebook page. If people want to comment, they can write in, and I'll vet them and publish them.
If you go now, every one of them's like, Mike, you're such a hero for reporting the truth. This guy's constantly doing turpentine benders. It's Reddit. And so I'm only showing this and I'm putting this in the documentary, not because I want any animosity towards this guy or any of them. Give them nothing. And I promise you it's the right move. I know a lot of you guys are legit. And like, judging by what I've seen at Ursa Rio, my audience are some of the best fucking people that I've ever met. Hands down. God, how good are the people up there? It's like insane. Everybody that drives up is like, they.
It was basically a P&Z complaint.
Reporting things that are not exactly true about somebody, like saying, like confirming something about, white nationalism, and
I had to confirm everything I wrote. I'd never get anything written.
Bear in mind, this guy just said if I had to confirm everything I wrote, I'd never get anything written. He claimed that I was a white nationalist, Ruby Ridge compound guy. He said I hated Jews. I hated like the claims he made against me are insane. He said that I asked for 5,000 people to come live there permanently. The amount of people that are family. Isn't that crazy? All right. It's good. Point where he
accusation.
So he doesn't verify anything he writes? Zero. Guys, it gets to the point where he compared me to a murderer. We got the whole interview. He compared me to a murderer because of potential zoning violations.
I mean, when you're making accusations like that, or at least making the accusations public before somebody actually confirms or denies.
Any case where there's allegations of this nature, whether it's criminal or civil, somebody looks like the bad guy at first, because the first thing that comes out are the concerns and the complaint. Same thing with any criminal.
He's not a criminal, though.
I'm saying a person accused, even if they're innocent or guilty, they are considered by a lot in the public. The information that comes out first is the information that implicates them in the crime. With Dr. Dan Moore, he was accused of murder, and it's been dismissed now. So, as the case developed, when I first did the story, all I had was the accusations against him. That's the way those stories break. That's normal for journalism.
And he laughed at me, he laughed and said, "I've already ruined my own name."
Because his image is ruined. He's now on papers.
His image has been ruined.
No, but not in this community. Like, people actually like him in this community.
Some do, some don't.
No, but his image is not.
Course.
But anybody who actually listens to him and follows him, his image is not ruined. His image is spot free. Like for me, for instance, he changed my life.
Well, I'm happy for you, but not everybody feels the same way.
Because my boy Adam was doing the documentary. He's like, Owen's a great man. Right now he's working hard. We are just slandering a great man. He makes people feel.
Wait. He changed my life? Bruh, you don't got to say all that.
Wait, did you also know
he
said documentary that time and not documentary?
So he does know how to say it.
Purpose. Yeah, he's doing it on purpose.
For instance, he changed my life.
How did he change your life, Adam? This is something I'd love to ask Adam live in real time, but it seems like he's somehow afraid of little old me and my sweet friend Liz here. But whatever.
Like for me, for instance, he changed my life.
Well, I'm happy for you, but
Imagine saying Owen Benjamin changed my life. This is why I get bothered and annoyed by people who act like all ex-Bears are created equal. I mean, there's plenty of people who maybe followed Owen Benjamin for a little while, thought he was funny, but they would not be caught dead saying some shit like this. He changed my life.
And there are some who he did change their life, and now they got divorced and they're living in like a trailer in Temecula.
He changed.
He changes people's life, all right. If you let him.
He changed my life, bro. My wife used to give me blowjobs. Now I told her that blowjobs are gay.
And I told her that making love to your wife is actually a form of homosexuality.
Yeah, good job, man. He changed your life.
Not ruined. His image is spot free. Like for me, for instance, he changed my life.
Well, I'm happy for you, but
Yeah.
everybody feels the same way.
Because my boy Adam was doing the documentary. He's like, Owen's a great man. Right now, he's working hard. We are just slandering a great man. He makes people feel good. He's cooking steaks for everybody.
Just so you know,
My boy Adam is like, Owen's a good man. He makes you feel good. Cooking steaks. This is so embarrassing.
Do you think when he's like positive about Adam and stuff, he says documentary, and when he's like feeling the burn, he says documentary? It's like kind of like a tell, like a poker tell.
Maybe. What are you made by Jim Bills?
Jim Bills.
Oh no, Black Phillip's back. Don't look, Hoax. Don't look.
Black Phillip. Good to see you, Black Phillip.
while that was happening, I have him documented digging ditches, making people laugh, eating lamb, drinking milk, raw milk, and just making everybody feel good. That's what he was doing. While you
Okay, just to reset everything, imagine going in a man's backyard, disabled man trying to garden, stick a camera in his face and be like, Owen Benjamin has people drinking milk, raw milk.
He makes everyone drink raw milk and feel good. What do you have against that, you disabled pedophile? Making everyone feel
so insane. Yeah, dude. And yeah, we should have just been roasting Adam from the get-go. And we did. We roasted him.
Was. Yeah, I was going to say.
But some people, okay, we had someone in chat say, oh, you guys, you endorsed Adam, and only now are you making fun of him. No way. No way.
It just occurred to me that guy's a ripoff.
Don't lump everyone in together. A lot of us saw Adam for what he was from the jump, but he did.
The grifter of my grifter is my friend, is how we approached him.
Yeah. But some people did have a big enough heart and did give Adam the benefit of the doubt, and a lot of those people are regretting it now, and so that's why we're doing the stream. Yeah,
right.
We're not trying to rub anyone's nose in it. We're just trying to be like, here's how it stands now. I mean, what else can we do?
Actually, I'm calling all of them a bunch of disabled pedophiles now.
What else do you want from us, Idaho Plant Lady? So I just want to jump in real quick, Hoax, and let everyone know that Hoax from the get-go and what's your name, made by Jim Billsy, didn't trust Adam Camacho and told me that. But hey,
I can confirm that.
Yeah, they knew from the get-go. But of course, me, I only saw one thing again, and I allowed it to blind everything else that I saw. I was after the footage. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, what's wrong with paying out enough rope to let someone hang themselves?
Well, I didn't think he was going to hang himself, right? So my reason for not being more cautious was I wanted that footage, and I wanted to laugh at that footage. But, I'm not telling people not to support Adam. That's not what I'm doing here. Please support him all you want. But this channel and me are not anymore. That's all. And thank you so much, Hoax, for bailing me out again and made by Jim Bills. I made a big mess again here, and I really, really appreciate it.
It's even a mess. I feel like this is like kind of, it's like when you throw, it's crab season up here. So it's like when you throw crab pots over, and you drive away, and there's some bait in it, and then you come back. Hey, look, it's full of crabs. We're like pulling it up. You're like, hey, look, it's Adam crabs. Adam's got crabs.
No, and we're not out here to be like, I told you so, or to shame anyone for
No.
trusting, for giving Adam the benefit of the doubt and then feeling like you feel dumb because you trusted this guy. I don't believe in that. It's like, what are the options? Like, you give people the benefit of the doubt, or you close off your heart. And isn't it better to give people the benefit of the doubt and get burnt every once in a while, or to
Isn't it better
just live
to have loved and LARPed than never to have LARPed at all?
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Milk and just making everybody feel good. That's what he was doing. While you guys were in your minutes trying to defame,
I'm not trying to
libel of a great man, a family man. Do you have children?
And he's like, he ruined it. Like, he's like a bitter, resentful little bastard. And that's how, yeah, he's also a failed comedian. He said he did stand up. It's just crazy.
He's a comedian. You're
I used to do stand up myself.
yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And he has a pedo symbol on his ear. A day later, he claimed it was someone gave it to him for being sober, but anyone in Alcoholics Anonymous.
I forgot
knows
about that.
dangly
His
pedophile-
sober thing on his ear, he called the pedo symbol.
Right? He has a dangling earring,
Oh my god!
which I admit is not a good look, but it does not make you a pedophile. And how ironic is it that a lot of these people are now, they're claiming where Liz and her chat went wrong is falsely accusing someone of being a pedo. It's just very ironic, man. But anyway, yeah.
Earrings for being sober.
What's that earring you have there? What does the triangle represent? Do you know that triangles? That triangle has to do with pedophilia.
Right? So where did Adam get that? You know? Would Adam in a million years have ever done this if not for Owen Benjamin? And I don't know. I don't understand it. I've never followed a person like this to where if they said, if some guy got mad at another guy, I don't know, man, to go in someone's backyard, they're in a wheelchair, they're gardening in northern Idaho. This is a wholesome guy from all accounts, to go and stick a camera in his face and accuse him of pedophilia. How, I don't know, that's, what kind of person is that? And so, I don't know. Yes, we are bad mouthing Adam after the fact, and yes, we did. Many of us did accept him, right, and want to think the best of him, and think that he saw the light. Yeah, we get all that, and we get that it may look like, oh, you're now just choosing to call this guy out now that you have a fight with him.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Wait, for the record, I'd just like to say that the first thing I knew about him is he wanted $100,000 to sue Owen, and I was like, "Well, this guy's fucking fantastic."
Yeah, we get,
That was
yeah,
my
we get
level of
into
support. Is like, what the hell is
Yeah.
this? Like, good luck, buddy. And I'm sure I said something a little bit disparaging, but then I enjoyed the entertainment of it. Like, is that so bad? I might have
No.
lied my ass off to him and been like, right on, Adam, good luck. Like, how can you be in this and not at least
Yeah.
be supportive of someone like that?
Yeah, and that was changed very quickly. Covert Radio made a video, like sort of, maybe we thought a bit too much. We've changed the amount now. But I just want to mention what Hoaxwell said before real quick. I'm not in a fight with anyone. I don't know about Hoax and Made by Jim Bills. I don't know about anyone in the chat, but I'm not fighting Adam, right? I'm just presenting what I have seen in the past year. Okay. And collected over the last 3 weeks. Right? I'm not in a fight with him. Oh, I'm not fighting with anyone. That's all.
Does it count as you being in a fight with someone if they're in a fight with you, though?
No, because I'm not fighting.
That's not fair.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
not fighting.
So Adam's in a fight with you, but you're not in a fight with
Oh,
him.
yeah. Exactly. That's
Okay,
what.
so that makes
yeah.
sense. That clarifies it.
Does
He
it?
seems to be fighting with you, whether or not you're fighting with him.
No, that's what these people do. It's stalking.
Classic bear behavior, too, by the way.
They're carrying on. They're carrying on a relationship with you in their head, but it's going one way. You know,
Right.
It's,
Right.
yeah, it's going
We
one
don't
way. It
care
is
that
not.
he's an openly homosexual guy. It's fine.
Yeah, it goes one way, and they want to goat you into having a mutual fight. You know, but in reality, you don't want anything to do with this person. If you had your druthers, they would just disappear. But this person wants to keep egging you on. They want to keep ankle biting. They want there to be a fight. They want for people to think that this is a mutual thing.
And it may not
Right.
even be their fault after like so many years of like being in a cult and being abused the way he was. Like this is just how he interacts with people at this point. And it's like, again, like I don't even think it like, oh, you want 100 grand? At least he was up front. I'm trying to get 100 grand to sue Owen. Like, I mean, will that 100 grand be spent directly for an attorney? Who knows? But like he said it. I mean, I like that a guy will step up to the plate and swing real hard. That's cool. And that's why I kind of laughed it off. I'm like, well, I mean, sorry, man, my pockets are a little bit tapped right now, but good luck to you. But now that it's, I mean, I don't even think we were against him at all. Like,
No.
so yeah, you're right. You're right. He might have a problem, but like, I don't think any of us are actually fighting with him. It's been good content.
No, and that was last week. That's why last week was so different from what people expected, is because I thought we could go in and I don't see it as a mutual fight. I thought it was something we could potentially repair, but he is dead set on having a fight. So
He's
now
probably low on cash. The lower on cash people get, the more they like lash out.
the more
Like,
stressed
I think
out.
if anyone does have a few extra pennies that they could gadoosh, they should go and support.
Yeah, I think he's low on funds. He's very much in debt. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but it seems like the guy's under a lot of duress. Let's finish with this. Let's finish with this clip. Sorry, let's finish with this clip. Let's try to stay on track. We're going to finish with this clip, and then we're going to get into the crux of why we are arguing with this guy in the first place. So let's try to bang that out, and then we can just talk the rest of the night. We can talk some shit.
That triangle has to do with pedophilia. Yeah, it's one of their symbols.
People make up symbols for all kinds of things. I'd prefer if you'd go.
I see allegedly a pedophile in a wheelchair sitting around talking shit about great men.
Right. So the crux of all this is that Adam Camacho is the type of guy who, based on the whims of his cult leader, will physically go to a man gardening in a wheelchair in his backyard and stick a camera in his face and call him a pedophile with no fucking evidence. I mean, this is such a piece of shit move. It just takes a certain type of person to do that in the first place. And okay, fine, you were under the hypnosis of Owen Benjamin, but that's still.
You know what, Hoax? You got me convinced now. I'm withdrawing my financial support of Adam.
Are you all right? You going to charge it back?
Yeah. No, imagine going up to a guy in a wheelchair like that and berating him like you're doing something, and then calling him a pedo and while filming it. Like, I'm surprised the guy was as cool and collected, especially being called a pedo like that. Like that guy, like, in a different time in history, would have been within his rights to grab a dueling pistol and fucking finish the business.
Fucking for real, man. If he pulled a shotgun out of that,
Yep.
I think the way Idaho laws are,
He
at
came
least the
on my
way,
property. I'm allowed to murder you now,
right? The
according to
part of
Owen.
the part of the selling point of Bertaria was the gun laws, right? You know, the fact that you could fucking take your shotgun out of your wheelchair and smoke a piece of shit like this. Are you kidding me, dude?
By the way,
Sticking a
how is
camera in
this
my
guy
face.
going to pedophile anyone? Look at him. He's stuck in a chair. I mean, doesn't that like kind of disqualify? You know, like I don't understand how that works at that point. It's just the mechanics of it doesn't work.
Yeah, wow. Can I just say real quick, because I forgot before, that at no time during the past year, even though Hoax and Made by Jim Bills knew and didn't trust Adam, they never told me not to support him. They never told me not to like help him. And boy, did I help him, like link him to stuff and alert him to big channels, calling him out and you know what I mean? Hoax and
Yeah.
and at that during that time, they could have easily said, Liz, stop, but they didn't, right? So that's how fair they are, right? Just for the record. I just wanted
No,
to pop in there. You know what I mean, Hoax?
no,
You're
it's very,
fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
why
that's
I
my
went
condition
to.
is if someone wants to give him a bunch of money, like, I mean, you've been well warned at this point. It's, you know, like with Owen and stuff, like if you're still in this, like, I've got, you know, it's like a degenerate gambler. Like you can tell them, hey man, like this isn't a
Yeah.
good idea. At a certain point, if someone's going to just give people money, you're like, ah, God bless them. I hope they have fun doing it.
Yes.
I mean,
That's right. That's right. Which is why I stress I do not want to tell anyone not to support Adam. Right? Right. Oh,
snoring.
snoring
No,
Valley.
people can
That
make.
is true, Liz. You've never said that, you know,
Mm.
in any way.
Mm. Mm.
Snoring in the Valley. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Wow. 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 Thank you.
Holy crap. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That-
Thank you.
So, thank
Hey,
you.
Snorting in the Valley, if you have about 90 more of those, we're trying to get a lawsuit.
Yeah. We're going to sue Adam.
Well, yeah, it's borderline, the things he's been up to, but I'm not going to go off track yet. Yeah, it's borderline what he's up to. You know, there's a bit of slander and going on. Yeah, a lot of slander going on and abuse and very bad behavior
D. Stan Lee says, I can't think of a worse thing to call someone than a pedophile.
against
unless
very.
they're- Go ahead, Liz.
No, you're right. You're right.
I can't think of a worse thing to call someone than a pedophile unless there is evidence to support such a thing. That is a really serious allegation. It should be, because there are real victims in this world of that. And the more you throw that allegation out there as if it doesn't mean anything, the more you say that about any person who writes an article about you that you don't like, the more it does a disservice to real victims in this world.
And also, it's very cowardly to do in an era where we don't have duels.
So,
you know, like it's easy to say that.
So what we're laying out, the reason we're showing this is not to shame Adam for things that he's done in the past that he has apologized for. Adam did apologize to Mike Wieland. I want that known. But so
Wait,
that is
you
not
apologize to him in person on camera like this?
right. The apology should be as loud as the disrespect.
Interesting.
The apology should be as loud as the disrespect. Yes, it should be.
And I'll never forget Hoax called. That was the first thing when Hoax met Adam on this channel. That he asked him about apologizing to. You brought up Mike straight away within the first couple of sentences of meeting him. I'll never forget Hoax. right? So you were on that from the get-go.
Of course, yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah. But
And
it wasn't a public apology like he confronted him. He didn't film himself up in Idaho asking Mike to forgive him. No, none of that. Yeah,
the fact he apologized at all, I have respect for that.
it's
I do.
something. Yeah, I know.
I do. A lot of people wouldn't apologize, and so
Yeah,
I do. I'm glad he did that, and I don't want to make it seem like it didn't mean anything because it does. But it does not change the fact that Adam is the type of person who would go and do this in the first place for no other reason than Owen Benjamin called this guy a pedo. He was so angry at this guy of his transgressions against Owen that he went and did this. I feel like it needs to be shown and it needs to be illustrated for people to understand Adam's character and to understand that there is a difference in ex-bears. There's the Liz ex-bear who is freaking, yeah, she's bitter and she's sour over $400, right? But Liz never went and did evil on behalf of Owen like Adam did.
yeah. And that's where we come into at the title of the stream, hoax, because I think both Adam's definitely a bear still, and Covert is too.
In the sense that if Owen were to reach out to them right now, here and now, and said, "Hey, let's make amends, and I'll welcome you back into the fold," they would accept it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the sense that they're behaving just as badly as the worst bears in the gang stalking grandma video. Just as badly, if not worse, hoax. If not worse.
Right. And so maybe that's the big difference between ex-bears and ex-cult members, is that some learned their lesson, right? Right. Some learned their lesson and some never stopped being that cult member. They just stopped supporting that cult leader for one reason or another.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And I'm taking Adam's word for it that he even apologized. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to take his word for it.
I think I checked with Mike at the time, hoax, because I didn't trust Adam. He'd been, one day he's with Owen, the next minute he's all over Reddit and all in our DMs, and so I didn't trust him one bit. But I checked with Mike on Messenger, and Mike said, yeah, he did apologise. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
he probably apologized, but he didn't apologize until he had a falling out with Owen. And he only had a falling out with Owen because Owen didn't pay him. Right?
Exactly.
But
yes, sorry, go ahead.
The question, if Owen Benjamin had paid Owen,
yeah.
I mean, if Owen Benjamin had paid Adam,
yeah, there'd be no apology.
Would Adam have ever in a million years apologized to Mike Wheeland as long as Owen kept paying him?
Of course
we all
not.
know Owen's a piece of shit. So,
yeah, but it's one worse, right? Because he only apologized to Mike when he started his fundraising for his big lawyer lawsuit bullshit, right? Right? So it was only when he wanted something, right? So if he'd have left Owen and not had the lawsuit and started trying to bleed the subreddit for money, he never would have apologized, right? So it's not even, do you get it, right? Does that make sense?
I think if you've been such a follower, such a worshiper of Owen Benjamin, you owe it to, if you want our trust, if you want us to help you with your freaking lawsuit, if you want the people to,
by the way, that's a lawsuit.
If you want people to freaking forgive your past transgressions, you need to make a proper show of good faith. And has Adam done that much?
Also, for
Well,
someone who is a documentarian, he could have documentaried himself apologizing to dude. And what I mean, how hard is it to get some like beer bottles or whatever and like make some broken glass to crawl across? You know, to show
yeah,
you're actually, you know, like put some effort
exactly.
into it, Adam, little
Adam,
Adam, tiny
faggot,
Adam, pussy.
tiny little bitch, Adam. You know what Adam did in response? We challenged him to come on this stream tonight, and he's going around talking shit, right? So we're allowing him a platform. Come talk your shit to our face. Come talk your shit live. And what was his response? He went on his Reddit with two people watching him. He went and danced and said, "I'll never talk to Liz. I'll never talk to Hoax." And he danced to "Never Gonna Give You Up." That's his, and and he sang along to it.
I didn't listen to the song. I
Gonna
didn't know.
give you up. Never gonna
Yeah,
be
never.
bye.
It goes, "Never gonna talk to Hoax. Never gonna talk." He literally, he said, he
Never gonna
made
come
that
on
video.
streaming.
Oh, you got to play that. Hoax, you got to play that.
You guys want?
But yet he'll
It
go
prob-
up to a disabled guy. Look at that neck brace on that poor bastard's like thing.
Oh,
Look,
poor,
he's
poor
got
Mike.
a double. I've been so dude. This guy has every reason in the world to drink a fifth of Jim Beam a day, but he's like
Mm.
double sober earrings, which is a little gay, you know, whatever. But look at that like broken, like office chair thing that he's got the most scuffed Stephen Hawking setup, and this guy's gonna come into his yard with like a documentary team and be like, "What's up, pedophile? Piece of shit."
okay.
Wow.
All right. We have a lot to talk about, but
Okay.
we need to
On
approach.
track, Oaks.
No, approach this as if there's someone listening who's going to write a post about it on Reddit and write a recap, right? And so last time they wrote a recap, and it was like Liz promised that she would get to all these receipts with Adam, but it just sounded like Hoax got drunker and drunker throughout the night, and things got derailed, and what was promised was never delivered. So let's deliver what's promised, and let's just hammer it through. Let's hammer through it, and then let's try to spend the next 30 minutes just getting through
Yeah,
pure
rather
facts.
than being like virtue shamed by anonymous audience members, right?
No, but some people listening don't know the full story, and they've heard Adam's propaganda, and they want to hear the truth. They want to
The
hear the
only
truth of
reason
the matter.
Adam's not drunk also is because he's out of money because his $100 million lawsuit didn't work.
That's true. Adam is.
He's
Adam
been
has.
known to get habernaffed.
Well, Adam wants to call me a coward because I don't show my face. Well, showing my face, not showing my face, Adam, has allowed me to, maybe I don't show my face because faggots like
Oh,
you,
you're a pussy. You don't tell me where your gold's buried, pussy.
right?
What
Right?
are you
Maybe I
scared
don't.
I'm going to dig it up if you tell me the exact location?
Maybe I don't show my face because faggots like Adam may contact my job and affect my livelihood. And then I wouldn't be able to provide for my family. And unlike Adam, who is, what Adam is doing for his family is getting himself in tens of thousands of dollars in debt and praying that some internet comedian may pay him out in a lawsuit. And, so if you want to talk about who's making good or bad decisions in life, Adam,
Bitch.
Adam, look at where your decisions have gotten you. And so if you want to start criticizing my decisions in life, I don't know. The whole you don't show your face, it's not going to work. Come on. I mean, maybe
How
if
many
that were
years have
coming,
you heard that one, Oaks?
yeah, maybe if that criticism were coming from someone who was not in tens of thousands of dollars in debt and making his family worry, and someone who's in and out of the psych ward, maybe I might listen to it. But yeah, I don't know.
And let's not forget his boyfriend, Covert Radio, has never shown his face. So, Adam, maybe throw that at your boyfriend and ask your boyfriend.
You
Right. So we
queer.
don't even have to get into the hypocrisy of it all. It's very obvious.
Sorry, Covert Bear. Not, yeah, Covert Bear. That's Adam's boyfriend.
Yeah, they're all they deserve their bear names back at some point.
So here's Adam saying, 2 years ago, I produced a documentary with Owen Benjamin that defamed this man. Defamed this man. This is the guy he called a pedo, Mike Wheeland. I feel horribly about it. I reached out to him, and he immediately accepted my apology. Mike Wheeland is a good man. Owen Benjamin is not. I'm trying to be a good man and make amends. So he's showing a screenshot of a conversation with him and Mike Wheeland. Adam, did you get permission to show this private conversation on screen? Hey, Mike, it's Adam, the documentary in from Owen Benjamin. Owen has now turned on me, robbed me, and slandered me. I now realize that he was a liar all along. I just want to say I'm sorry for taking part in defaming you. I now feel what it's like, and it's horrible. And Mike Wheeland, God bless Mike Wheeland. What a guy, right? Just 2 words, apology accepted. That Mike Wheeland.
That totally makes up for fucking calling him a pedophile in his backyard with a camera crew.
I know. It's like, oh, now that Owen's turned on me, now I'm sorry. What about telling him deep down as a man, human to human, from your heart, that it was wrong for me to do that? Not, oh, now that Owen has turned on me, now I realize it's wrong. Bro, fucking.
How about take some time and actually go, oh my God, why did I'm capable of being that like short-sighted and like being that much of a dick. Maybe I should, like an actual like contemplative moment with an apology. No. Just like, hey, whatever, bro. You were wearing the earrings. Bye. Speaking of which,
yeah,
this
is a shitty apology in the first place. But whatever, he did apologize. So
how old is Adam, by the way?
I would almost have more respect for Adam if he just never apologized in the first place. If he just stuck to his guns. It's like, that's who you are, bro. You're a piece of shit. Own it. You haven't had
you win some, you lose some. Sorry, wheelchair guy. Next.
I would have
that
more
would have been
respect for
actually
that.
kind of cool, like older brother cool.
Anyway,
it's because he was grifting off of virtue, so he had to regain his virtue, and that's the only reason he even went as far as to write a, 85-word apology.
And whatever, man. Are you successfully convinced? I would want to successfully convince this guy that if you show up in his backyard and stick a camera in his face and call him a pedo, what kind of apology? I would do more than this. I would do more than say, hey, Owen turned on me now too. So now I realize he was a liar. My bad.
Yeah, exactly. Now that Owen turned on me, I guess I'm sorry I did his bidding for a while there. My bad. Yeah, back on track. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Sorry, we can talk forever, But let's get him back on track. We're gonna finish this clip, and then we're going to get.
Yeah, it's one of their symbols.
We're not even an hour yet. Everyone, relax. We're doing the first hour, laying out some background for people. We are going to get into the receipts. That's forthcoming. A lot of people just showed up for the receipts. And a lot of people have been keeping up with the Liz. Liz has a lot of dedicated fans who watch every single minute of every stream, and they are super up to date. And they're like, yeah, we know all this stuff. Give us the gravy, you know?
People making symbols for all
And
kinds of things. I prefer
last week, the gravy never came because I, in my pie in the sky optimist, delusions, I thought maybe we could get Adam up here to talk all this out and we wouldn't have to do this. That's obviously not going to happen. And
He refuses to renounce his homosexuality.
That's obviously not going to happen because Adam has explained to us all. Here's Adam's response to that. It got muted, but it was like to the tune of Never Gonna Give You Up by, right? So he posted this. This is Adam posting this in a subreddit they made about Liz, and it's misspelled, right? So this is the level of Kanye West. What a fall from grace, right? You go from being Kanye West's personal cameraman to you're posting in a subreddit, a hate subreddit made about Liz, and the title of this is Never Gonna Talk to Liz, Never Gonna Talk to Hoax. They're losers. And it's you dancing to Rickroll music. And somehow he thinks this is a win for him. It's like congratulations, you're a pussy? You're afraid of little old Hoax and his sweet friend Liz? Bruh. Adam, this is what you're doing. In lieu of coming, because he's talking shit about us all over the place, in lieu of coming and talking shit with your chest to us,